Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. So we're up and running. And here's Deulofeu. Gordon! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Deulofeu.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Aken.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Taremi. Teat gets over and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gordon. Cleared away. And they're quick to get it back.
Højlund.
This is the time you need that pace.
Deulofeu. Gordon.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Molina.
Well, played right into his path. Tries a shot!
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Spinazzola.
And Teat.
Spinazzola.
And Teat.
Kimpembe.
And Molina.
Carlos Soler.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Some really good ball movement.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Højlund!
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Molina.
Fabian Ruiz.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Isco. Now Fabian Ruiz gets his pass away. Oh, perfectly measured that. There, Lefeu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Molina. He's found a way through. Can he get onto this? Gordon. And he's gone backward here. Taremi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Carlos Soler. Oh, super ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get rid. That's the throw.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Hoyland! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Les informamos que solamente se permite fumar en las áreas designadas para tal caso.
Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodriguez. And it's Isco. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot could be on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoyland is sharing after that one. Rodriguez. Van Aken. It's a good spell of possession, this. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Isco. Gordon. Oh, super find. Carlos Soler. Here's Van Aken. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Immobile. It's Immobile! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Immobile deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Molina.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now he's off and running. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Stood up well to him there. Rodriguez. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Hoyland. Kimpembe does really well there, he is strong. He's under a lot of pressure there. Douglas Luiz.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
That's a sharp pass.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jimenez. Rodriguez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has been cut short.
That looks a cracking ball. Chance! Really well taken goal. And that could well be the winner.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Cambio en el Sporting. Número 22.
So, time for
Número
changes
16.
on both sides, actually.
Número 26.
So the first
Número
goal
13.
of the game.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here on, dare I say,
Número
throw it away
24.
now.
Se está realizando un cambio.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's picked his way through.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Vila. Some good work on the right flank here. Strong running down that left flank.
And the counter is on.
He has found the way through.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And they win it back again.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Good read, needed to be. Mkhitaryan.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He's looking to set free a runner. Rodriguez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a hit! Goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Sporting certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And these are wonderful scenes inside the Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, this historic ground which has been the site of so many memorable games in South American football. And we're underway.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's certainly onside here. Fabian Ruiz. Gavi touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And here's Antonio. That has been cut short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that has left him in a heap. That's a little off target. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with the all-round capabilities of this guy, Mateo Kovacic. The Croatian really is one of the best central midfielders around. He does work best in a midfield three, I would say, but he's not really someone who can play as a single pivot.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sao Paulo make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Oh, well played. Kovacic. And here's Antonio. Sporting are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Isco calmly anticipates. Fabian Ruiz. And that is as far as they're going to go. That pass isn't the best. He's through, he's had a hit! Backward it goes. Decent hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Gavi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Antonio. Gordon. So nearly the perfect ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rice taking charge of the dead ball. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Gordon in with the challenge. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And the shot! Gomez cuts it out. Sao Paulo upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Gerard Moreno. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, diving header! Sporting are looking to go forward now. That's good running with the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gordon. Fabian Ruiz. Big chance! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Sporting grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Gordon, and the finish! Goal! Sporting! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Sporting take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's a key interception.
2 minutos de compensación.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Antonio. Kovacic. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the first half is done. Sporting come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Sporting head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has two. Sporting go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Gordon is in a really good position out wide. Sporting claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
That's a sharp pass. Gordon unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And claimed it back swiftly. Gavi.
La cantidad de espectadores de
somewhat
este
off target.
partido fue de 45.997.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, can he finish? This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Gavi. And here's Antonio. Gavi. And he's on it. Gavi! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Sao Paulo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they can break here. Flashes it in with a header! He will be livid with himself.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And he's intervened well there. Gerard Moreno with the foul.
Cambio en el Sporting. Número 22.
So, time for
Número
changes
13.
on both sides,
Número
actually.
9. Número 7. Entran número 6.
And he welcomes it in.
Número 18.
Oh, great defending,
Número
that
8.
needed doing.
Cambio.
Gordon. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Molina. Hincapié cuts out the pass. He's looking to set free a runner. He's picked his way through. Well, just too much on that. Sao Paulo couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He could be in here. He's got away. Goalkeeper's ball. And here's Politano. Parejo does well to get it back. Gordon. Todibo. 5 minutes left on the clock. Parejo. And that could set him on his way. Now can he find... Has a goal! Gordon, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick.
Gordon. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Politano. Always onto this.
2 minutos de compensación.
Showing good feet. Fiddles it through. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is that. Sporting have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Gordon picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?